Wednesday, the 2nd of October, and the weather, it's horrible. It's raining so damn hard, and it was actually beautiful yesterday. I went on like a nice beach walk, took a nice photo of like how beautiful it was. And today it's just, the sky is like literally black gray. Like it's just, the sky is just all dark. I can't see like the sun at all. I don't know like where it is, and like that it's just, the rain is so heavy and it's really messing with my vibes today. I'm already like really tired. My sleep wasn't the best yesterday, but I've got I hit 3 new low weigh-ins in a row. So today, new low, yesterday was the new low, and the day before yesterday was a new low as well. So I'm really feeling it and all the effects of all of that. I know in my last few cutting vlogs, I was saying that like I was feeling really good. But yeah, now like the weight's starting to come off a little bit more aggressively. We were also a little bit more aggressive with the calorie drop. So I'm on 1,100 calories only for 5 days. So changed it on Monday, and I probably will wrap up the mini cut this Friday. So it's only been 2 days on the low calories so far, and like 3 more days to go. So I only have 3 more days to go on these low calories. Like I said, I really don't recommend going this low or aggressive. But like I said, I really wanted to keep this mini cut really, really mini. I did not want it to extend out into an extended cut or anything. I just wanted to wrap it up real soon. So yeah, hopefully by this Friday, I'll be done with my cut and I will start reversing out of it and whatnot. But this morning, I went to get my blood test fasted. So I think that kind of also what woke me up, because I wanted to get in nice and early, be one of the first few to get my blood test, because you have to take a number and wait. So there was like, I didn't want to wait for too long, if you know what I mean, because I'm hungry and I want to eat my breakfast. So I tried to get there nice and early. The girl was running a little bit late, but it was fine. Got my blood test done, and hopefully I'll get the results back by the end of the week, and then see how everything is going before I push through into the next phase of my off season.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just level up. Don't be scared. I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
getting way more creative now that my calories are so low. Joke's on me because I'm still on my mini cut. It is Sunday, the 6th of October, and I misread my timeline because I've only been cutting for 5 weeks. So this is week 6, so I need to finish off this week of cutting. So I have 1 more week of cutting, so 5 more days to go. So I've been getting really creative in the kitchen with some super low carb recipes and new things that I enjoy eating. So I'm going to share it with you. So I've been loving wrapping everything in nori sheets lately because it's literally like 1 carb or like no calories at all. Yeah, less than 0.1. It's 1 protein literally. So I like to wrap my protein in this. And today I'm going to be doing a little tuna wrap. So I just get the tuna in spring water because again, it's literally no carbs, no fat. So that's what I'm going to do. And today I'm going to try something a bit different. I've been just kind of craving something peanut buttery. So I'm going to use this PB2 powder to make a little bit of like a Asian satay-ish sauce with the peanut butter. I'm going to use this little gyoza dumpling dipping sauce, gluten-free. And of course, I love a little bit of spice. So I'm gonna put a little bit of sriracha. So basically I'm gonna mix this into a paste, cut up little nori sheets, and then wrap it and eat it. I've been really hungry lately, which I guess is a good thing because I hit an all-time low today. So I think today I was 48.2, and I think when I started my cut I was like 51.5. So yeah, my hunger went from like not very hungry to the last couple of days I've been absolutely starving. And then yesterday obviously I was coaching at one of the bodybuilding shows where my client placed 3rd in 2 of her divisions, which I'm stoked about, so happy and so proud of her. But yeah, that show literally runs till like 10 o'clock at night. So I ate my last meal, I packed it in a thermos and I brought it there, and I ate it at 6:30. So yeah, by the end of the show I was absolutely starving. Came home, I was absolutely starving, and but you know, I stuck to everything. Just went to bed and then was rewarded with a new all-time low in the morning. So really worth it. Not long to go now, only like a couple more days. So we'll just see how much more body fat we can get off. Honestly, the more the better. So, but I'm not overly fussed. Like if my weight goes back up the next couple of days, like I'm not overly fussed about it because I'm pretty much achieved the goal of what I wanted to achieve this mini cut. So I'm actually really happy. So yeah, there's a lot of like water in here that you don't want to get because it's like a little bit fishy. I freaking forgot to hit record when I was mixing this, but basically, yeah, we just got the 1 serving of PB2, which we then mix with a little bit of water, a little bit of the dumpling sauce, and a little bit of the sriracha. And then I added some spring onion as well to make this paste. Smells absolutely amazing. I can't believe it didn't record when I was making it, but it's just really easy. Just make sure to do the PB sauce and everything first and then put the tuna in. So let's just taste the tuna by itself first. Literally no fishy taste at all. It just tastes super peanut buttery, and this sauce is pretty much what made it. It's so good. In 15 mils, there is like 2.6 carbs, so like 14 calories, so not a lot at all. I kind of like free poured a little bit aggressively, so hopefully I didn't go over 1 serving, but I'll track it anyways because I'm going to be a good gal and do that. But yeah, so what we do is you grab this and then a nice little spoonful into the wrap, and then so good. You can probably also use like lettuce leaves, and if you want to be super cute, you can also do little canapes of like cucumber and then pop that on top. Just makes eating a small tiny amount of food less depressing and more fun. Just popped everything into my MyFitnessPal, and that turned out to be only 147 calories. Not only was it delicious, it was really fun to eat as well. Not depressing at all, and surprisingly really satisfying. Like I feel good now. That will tie me over for a couple of hours. I might have another little snack, possibly, because I probably need to get a little bit more protein in. And then I will be having dinner and calling it a day. Today I have another low carb recipe for you guys. So I think this is what I'm going to make this video. Just a bunch of my favorite low carb / no carb recipes that have been getting through my 1,100 calorie a day budget. So these are the two main ingredients. I have some beef mince that I already cooked up, so it's already cooked. And then I have some cabbage here. So I'm just using some Napa cabbage. This one's a little bit old, that's why it's a little bit yellow, but they're all the same, just Napa cabbage. And I'm basically gonna be making some cabbage rolls. So I just got some boiling hot water in this bowl here. And what I'm gonna do is just dump the Napa cabbages in there. So basically I'm gonna air fry it, so it doesn't need to be super cooked, but I'm just gonna soak the cabbages to just let them soften up a little bit, which will make it easier to make the rolls as well, trying not to burn my fingers. So I'm just gonna leave this in here to soften up a little bit, especially the bottom parts of it is usually a little bit harder. So we're just gonna soak that in there. And then I'm gonna dry this plate with some tissue so we can dry the cabbages and then wrap the beef mince in them. All right, so have my piece of Napa cabbage here, and I'm just gonna scoop a little bit of the beef mince in there. And then we're gonna wrap it up like a cute little dumpling. And transfer it over to a separate bowl. Then transferred them into this little aluminum foil thing. I think you can put them straight in there, but I didn't wrap mine super well, so I'm scared that some of the beef mince might fall out. So I put it in there just to be safe. And then I'm just gonna pop them into my air fryer. I'm just gonna put it in for 190 degrees for 5 minutes. While that's in the air fryer, I'm gonna prepare the sauce. And what I'm gonna use for the sauce is just some black vinegar and some chili paste. All right, and now they are out from the air fryer. So what I'm gonna do is just drizzle the sauce on top. I love vinegar and I love chili. So just the sauce itself, I'm going to just love it so much. Time for a taste test. I normally use my hands, but since I'm eating on camera, I'm using chopsticks, so I hope everything doesn't fall apart. Tastes so good. Another day, another low carb recipe. I'm only dieting for 3 more days. Then I have my friend's wedding, which I will not be dieting at. I'll be eating, I will be drinking, I'll be having a good time. So yep, 3 more days and I'm continuing to get creative with my little low carb meals. And today I'm going to make tofu kimchi stew. I love ordering this when I go have Korean food, and I absolutely love Korean food. And I've been watching this Korean cooking competition on TV and I've just been like really craving Korean food. So yesterday I did a little bit of like a mapo tofu kind of situation and had that with rice and all that. That one is not considered like a low carb, low calorie meal. But I do have some tofu left over, so I'm going to make it into a little stew. So this is the secret ingredient for the base of the soup. I'm just gonna be using a beef bone broth. So normally soups take a long time to really get some flavor and stuff in, but yeah, I'm just gonna use the beef bone broth as a base. I'm gonna add some veggies that you saw me cut up before and some kimchi and also some Korean hot chili powder called gochugaru. So yeah, gochugaru. So basically it's a little bit of a blend between what they call the kimchi jjigae, and they also call it tteokbokki jjigae, which is like 2 different kinds of stews, and it's all made really, really differently. But at the end of the day, I'm just gonna put the important ingredients in and hopefully we'll be able to get a similar sort of taste. But I'm going to be making it in this Korean bowl. So it's gonna feel like I'm in a Korean restaurant is the vibe. So I'm only gonna do about 113 grams of the actual beef bone broth, and then I'm just gonna dilute it with a little bit of water. So I'm just letting that heat up to a boil. I'm gonna start with my gochugaru, because I like it nice and spicy. Okay, that's not too much. And then I'm gonna pour some of this kimchi juice in there as well. Let that heat up, and then I'm gonna add the veggies and then the kimchi and then the tofu. Kimchi going in. And I'm hoping that's where most of the flavor is going to come from, is just that kimchi. And then the veggies that I chopped up before. Let that all boil up so the veggies can also soften up as well. It's looking very healthy. Now that it's boiling and the carrots are starting to soften a little bit, we can add the tofu. I think it's the bowl that's just giving it the vibes. It's all about tricking your mind. And soup is a great way for people who like struggle with feeling really hungry and stuff like that. Like soup really helps you to feel more full and satisfied. And I started eating tofu because, well, it's not the best source of protein, I'm not gonna lie. I'm mainly eating it for the fiber. Shouldn't eat too much tofu either, but it's just, yeah, I've just been craving it, okay? I've been craving tofu. It's hella weird. So that's why I made a mapo tofu yesterday. And then, yeah, I just wanted to finish off the leftovers. And it is quite filling because of the fiber content in the tofu. The tofu also has a good amount of fat in there. So again, fat plus fiber definitely helps to keep you nice and full. So now I'm gonna continue to let this boil for about another like 5 minutes or so, and then it should be ready for eating. I'm ready to taste test. Don't know if I cooked it long enough for the carrots to be soft, but you can eat carrots raw anyways. It's hot. I love carrots. It's still like a little bit crunchy, but like fully cooked. So I think it's cooked perfectly. Let's try the broth. Oh yes, when I was cooking it, I did add salt as well. Make sure to add salt. Just depends on how salty you like it. I like my food pretty salty, so I like to add a lot of salt. The kimchi taste is just so good. Be really careful not to burn yourself though. And tofu just always just tastes like tofu. Really satisfying, low calorie, but so wholesome and so healthy. With the bone broth, the kimchi, the carrots. I highly recommend giving this a go.